Okay, so Timothy Dixon has had another vision today, and he can't decide if it's a vision or a dream. And what he doesn't realize is this is the spirit of confusion that is within him because he does not have true discernment, and because his motivations are not to teach the word or even to prophesy. And as he steals my prophecy and tries to twist it, realize this spirit of confusion has not allowed him to see the direction that I am teaching and the direction my prophecy is going. So I'm going to show you just a few excerpts from this, just today, this vision he had, and I'll give you the videos that he's stolen. He actually took several of my videos and just put pieces together to make this vision. Because again, they know that I'm going somewhere with the things that I teach, but because of his the spirit of confusion that lives within him by these demons, this demon era that is in him, he doesn't have discernment, true discernment of the word, and is just trying to take pieces out of all of my videos, recent videos, in hopes that he can come back later and say, see, hey, look, I did say something about this in one of my videos. So let's take a look at this video from today and see what a spectacle he makes of himself. And this is his video of him calling me out and others that are exposing him as a false prophet. So let's take a look at this.
I asked, why is the leaves on this one tree? Why is the leaves changing on just that tree? What does it mean?
So that's taken from my uprooted tree video. He stole that from my uprooted tree video. Let's go to the next excerpt in that video. Let's see what he says.
The way the climate changes through our winters. And
there's the climate video I made. He took pieces out of my climate video. Let's listen to it again and remember the video I did about the climate.
Spring and fall. The way the climate changes through our winters and spring.
Realize he's having to stop and really think about all of these things because it's not his vision or discernment. He's just he's piecing together my videos. That way later when something happens, he can say, oh yeah, I spoke on this, remember? But he's all over the place in this video. I mean, literally all over the place in different directions, like he usually is. Let's look at the next excerpt. See what he says.
Did in the days of the Exodus.
So he's talking about the Exodus because of everything I've been teaching about the Levites in the times of the Exodus when Noah went on the mount to get the 10 Commandments, and what I've been teaching about the Leviathan. So he's on that subject because I've been on that subject too. He knows it's going somewhere. It's taking a direction if I'm talking about it. So let's go to the next video. If it's going to let me. Oh, I went too far. Let me go back, because I'm just doing it in the order that I saw it in the in his video.
Forth saith the Lord, even as the sun shines and the moon gives her light and the stars.
Okay, so there's the one I just recently done about the halo, where I'm talking about the sun and the moon and its light, its halo. Realize that he's on that subject now, the celestial bodies. Let's see if he does anything else. That might have been it. I think there's a little bit more. Yeah, there's a little bit more. Imagine that. I've already named a few videos that he's stolen from. And these are just little snippets that I caught, just briefly going over his video.
Idle fires that'll sweep across this land.
Oh, the fires. Yes, the fires. Everything I've been teaching about the fires. And also the waters. He's taken all of it. People realize that. He has no prophecy of his own, and he knows he's got to take from mine because he knows nothing he says or tries to prophesy on will come to pass. But he takes snippets out of all of my stuff. That way he can say, oh, yes, I spoke on that now that that's occurred. I had vaguely mentioned it in an ambiguous manner. Don't you see? God gave me discernment. Whereas realize I give you some specific things, and not just specific things, but new things that I'm teaching. Let's see what else he does.
Lord of hosts, you touched the word of the Lord, even as they touched the Ark of the Covenant in the day.
There we go about the Ark of the Covenant, what I've been teaching about the Levites, the Leviathans, how they were the ones that guarded the Ark of the Covenant. They were the ones that were their mantle, their appointment was to guard the Ark of the Covenant. So he stays on base with everything that I do, because at least that way when something comes to pass, he can say, oh yeah, see, I had vaguely mentioned that, but like they all do, Robin Bullock and all of them, they say when something happens, they say, oh yeah, see that I said something about that. It was ambiguous and vague at best. But what had happened was, oh, God didn't want me to reveal exactly what was going to happen, or what he wanted me to show you. He just wanted me to keep it vague. That way you knew I was a prophet. That's how they react to it when something happens. Understand that. So they follow me, and that's what I count, 4 or 5 videos that he made one video of mine. He took pieces out of several of my videos to create and fabricate a vision or dream. I don't think in this one he can decide truly if it's a dream or a vision. But what I can tell you is it's a lie and a false prophecy. But realize also, more importantly, in this video, he uses his tongue to say, saith the Lord, many times. And just as Jeremiah 23:31 states, God is against the prophets that use their tongue and say, saith the Lord. So you can be sure that anything that he says won't come to pass for that reason. And he's talking about Trump returning. And then also, Deuteronomy 18:23. God is against the prophets that steal prophecy from another. So you got 2 very important pieces of scriptures, which are the law and of the prophets, that he violates. So anything he does is a false prophecy and will not come to pass. Hallelujah, as he would cry out, Timothy Dixon, you're exposed as a false prophet, and your further prophecy will not come to pass just because of your own behavior. You have nobody to blame but yourself when your own followers come against you and attack you. It's nobody else attacking you but your own followers that you have deceived, because you have deceived many. And the ones that you sought to be glorified by will be the ones that eat your flesh and hate and despise you and come against you. It is your own doing that will undo you, Timothy Dixon. Praise be and glory be to the Holy Father and his Son, Jesus Christ.